So people move to Kanban often because they want to have more freedom, more lack of structure, et cetera, et cetera. I say, no, actually, Kanban requires more discipline. One of the things that I like to do when I'm introducing Kanban is give them the visual of what really is Kanban, right? So I'll say, so I'm here, I'm working at the Toyota factory, and I'm putting doors on the assembly line, right? And they're stacked here, I'm putting the doors on there. And then I get a door, I put it on. And I put it on, right? And the assembly line's moving the whole time. And I bend down, I pick up the door, and underneath it is a little ticket like this. So I put this door on, and I send it up. I send it up the line, right, to the people who are going to bring me another stack of doors, because I'll be out of doors in about 3 or 4 doors. They have it timed just perfectly, so that by the time I reach the end and I'm putting the last door on, the pallets moved out of the way and a new pallet slid in, because that Kanban ticket went to the people who had the forklift, got to them in time, and got back to me because the assembly line's moving at a certain speed and they're moving at a certain speed. So that's what a Kanban is. It's actually a signal for them to take an action.
Until you see it.
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing about software, when I started doing software, I did construction work before that, like IT parts of construction, and it's so easy in construction because they poured the concrete, right? I can't walk on it for 2 days. Now I can walk on it. Now I go over here and I check where the wires are supposed to come through, and they're not coming through yet. Now, oh, they put up stud walls. I can still walk there. Oh, wait a minute, now they put sheetrock on. Now I can figure out how to get there through the hallways. But it's easy to see all those steps. Software is ephemeral. We don't have something I can touch and feel. That was the biggest thing for me when I started doing software projects was, crap, how do I know that they're making progress? And on my very first software project, I wasn't making progress, and I didn't know it. Right? It was the classic, I'm 90% done. And then I printed off his code and it was crap. I mean, it was horrible. I had to fire him. He was a contractor. We fired him and got somebody else to do it. But it's that ephemeralness that makes it so important that we visualize it with these cards. Right? Yeah. So there I would talk about exit criteria. Right? So if I make a flow diagram of your process, I want to have exit criteria for each column so that I know, oh, this is what it means when I leave. Right. And it's just part of that Kanban process of we're going to make things clear and explicit. Make policies explicit. High level and super simplified. Lean practitioners would say you do it with actually paper and pencil. So you can always be erasing and writing because you're going to learn things and change things as you're going through. Okay, so back up. Not that one. Limited capacity. So the question you're going to get here, or the one you want to elicit, is what happens. So you've got your whip limit of 5. What happens when these guys have nothing here and there's things in the done here? I'm going to pull things in, right? I've got nothing happening. I've got 5 cards here, but you can't, right? Because I've got the whip limit of 5. I have 5. I need to stop. Or I'm going to create inventories, right? Stacked inventory to those whip limits. Even when you're sitting there with your sitting on my hands because I got nothing to do. But you don't sit on your hands. You go help somebody. You go break the bottleneck. You'll always have a bottleneck. It's just accepting where that bottleneck is and letting that bottleneck set the cadence.